being in your villain era as a neurodivergent woman is going to look different, and it's going to confuse people, because a lot of the abuse, or a lot of the bullying, if we want to call it, that happens to neurodivergent women happens very under the radar. It's very quiet. Like, it's very psychological more than it is people hitting you or like doing something physical to you. And a lot of neurodivergent women also tend to be very intuitive and discerning about who the people are around them, their personality, like what their intention is, regardless of what they say their intention is. And because you have this intuition, this sixth sense, a lot of your villain era is going to happen on a level of this sixth sense type of paradigm, type of reality. You may not have to go out your way to tell somebody to their face or do something overt to show people like, I'm not going to let you run over me, or this is my boundary. But it's going to happen on that very quiet level of just like, no, energetically, you're not going to play with me. It's not going to go down like that. You know what I mean? So you have to be very comfortable with other people not fully understanding why you're taking back your power, or the ways in which you have to take back your power, because it's going to look different from person to person. Psychological, mental, or emotional abuse looks very different from person to person, and a lot of times that's why one person can be singled out in a group or in a family or a friendship, because the abuse is so quiet that other people just don't catch it. And that's okay, but like, I'ma quietly take my power back as well.
Sometimes the greatest expression of love is allowing someone you love to suffer without attempting to fix it for them, fix them, or heal them. Sometimes the epitome of love is allowing them to suffer in peace, giving them permission to be exactly where they are, holding space for them to grow painfully in this level of their healing and spiritual evolution. You do people a disservice when you attempt to end their pain prematurely, disregarding the fact that their pain is their teacher, not you. When you help people prematurely, you become a thief and rob them of the lessons they could only find in the midst of their pain. When you step in to relieve a person from their pain, you could also be interrupting their karma, the necessary lessons created by the soul for their own benefit. If you force them to grow at your pace and help them avoid their painful struggles, you also help weaken the muscles they'll need to evolve and fulfill their soul's purpose. True healing requires spiritual stamina, which means people must learn how to evolve through their hardship to earn their methods of obtaining their peace as they heal. Everything won't get figured out in this lifetime, and some people will require lifetimes to heal. Helping someone is about having deep discernment and a deep connection to your own intuition to know when it's necessary to help someone